Welcome back to the Prophetic Encounters. Before we start the video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe to join the Encounter family.
Tonight, a light in the sky had many of you confused and maybe a bit concerned. In a matter of minutes, so many people had reached out to us for answers.
An unusual sight while looking due east. WPTV News Channel 5's Jaime Rodriguez with some insight on what it was.
The fact that you're seeing people from the Hope Sound and the Bahamas seeing it simultaneously tells me that it's extremely high up in the sky.
FAU astronomy professor Eric Vandernoot was instantly among those looking for answers on just what was so visible in the evening sky.
Now to a mystery that is keeping a lot of people up at night in the Bakersfield area. People complaining of what appears to be or sounds like loud explosions in their neighborhoods with no explanation. These doorbell camera videos were posted to the Neighbors app last week, showing a flash of light and a loud booming sound. We've also seen reports of this across social media platforms, and I can tell you from personal experience, my neighborhood is rocked with these nightly explosions on almost a weekly basis, and these are not explosions from your garden variety fireworks.
The evidence is clear. Ice shelves in the Antarctic breaking off into the ocean. Sea ice disappearing in the Arctic. The world's ice is melting at an alarming rate. According to British researchers this week, 60% faster than in the 90s.
Within a few decades, there might not be any year-long sea ice at all. We might have an ice-free Arctic, which is a really horrifying thought.
Widespread ice loss means coastal communities are under the threat of rising sea levels. But there's serious concerns inland, too. Here's a rare glimpse at the inside of the Peyto Glacier. Nestled in the Canadian Rockies, it's shrinking, losing 6 meters each year.
Highway horror. A FedEx truck slams into a 100-car pileup in Fort Worth. Look again, the driver can't stop. This is the crash from another angle. Oh. Car after car crash into each other on I-35, which is coated in a slick sheet of ice that made driving so treacherous. Hex and non-stop snowstorms this week has led to other heart-stopping moments. You may have seen this truck careening off an overpass in Wisconsin.
Making clear they would not overturn the results of the presidential election.
It was literally an attack on democracy. Supporters of Donald Trump scuffling with police inside the United States Capitol. Outside, thousands have besieged the building. Even at a time when everything seems remarkable in American politics, these are astonishing scenes. Inside the chamber, security personnel with guns drawn at the window. Members of Congress sheltering in place on the floor. People taking what they could as souvenirs. At least one person was shot, critically injured, police say. Others were injured in the clashes. The chaos and violence indicative of a country riven, but a slice of the population unwilling to accept defeat. They'd been sent on their way by a president almost 2 weeks to the moment when he'll leave the White House for the final time, continuing to make the case he didn't really lose at all.
Now it is up to Congress to confront this egregious assault on our democracy. And after this, we're going to walk down, and I'll be there with you. We're going to walk down. We're going to walk down anyone you want, but I think right here we're going to walk down to the Capitol, and we're going to cheer on our brave senators and congressmen and women, and we're probably not going to be cheering so much for some of them.
What he called the evidence has already been debunked, but as he was speaking, his own vice president was taking his place in Congress for what's usually a formality of certifying his and Trump's defeat.